All right, air sign, what's going on with you? This is a weekly reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. In the extended, I'll pull cards for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, just give you some individual guidance. Let's see where we go today. What is happening? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. I've been getting a lot of before I do this, I've been getting a lot of really great questions from you about the tarot certification. That is going to be starting after the first of the year. I'll be doing more videos about getting certified and becoming a reader on Soulful Revolution. Just so you know, you're going to hear about it, and I'll be talking about it a lot in the weeks to come. Faraway places, air sign, distant thunder. Interesting. Navigating by the stars. So this feels like an unfamiliar place, air sign. You could be not really at the scene of something. It's like, okay, in Greek drama, a lot of things happen off stage. I feel like that's what's going on here, that there's some things happening off stage and you're having to navigate them without really understanding the whole picture. I feel like some of you are going to dip much more deeply into your spiritual awakening because there's things going on in the world. I'm going to make this like a physical thing. Things going on in the world that don't make sense to you, or that it's almost like you just need to you're shutting out the world and you're focusing on your inner guidance. You're focusing on the stars, focusing on astrology, or focusing on whatever it is that you're trying to make sense of the world. Okay. And what's going on in front of you doesn't make any sense. It's like down is up, okay? It doesn't make any sense to you. And it's like, okay, I'm just going to, hi, Maze. I'm just going to withdraw from trying to understand it. Come on. I'm going to withdraw from trying to understand it, and I'm just going to try to understand from my own perspective how to navigate it, okay? So it's like stuff outside of your control. It has nothing to do with you. I don't believe it has anything to do with you. It's what's going on in the world, and you're just trying to deal with a day-to-day situation. So for this week, we are talking about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is going on for you? Five of Pentacles underneath. We've got the Fool, and we've got the balancing energy of Libra. So I like that. I feel like some of you could be bottoming out a little bit. All right, air sign. Some of you could be moving away from a difficult situation into balance, right? What's going on here? Moving away from a difficult situation into balance, and, you know, just like letting something go, really letting something go that doesn't work for you at all. Okay. You've been struggling with it for a long time. There's things going on in the world that are changing your perspective on, you know, why should I be dealing with this? You know, there's nothing that focuses you faster than stuff going on around you that you can't control, and you're just like, okay, this is my priority right now. Boom, right? Like a big thunderstorm. Big thunderstorm knocks out the power, no power in the house, whatever. Okay, so my priority is finding candles and finding a way to keep all the stuff in the freezer from thawing all over my floor and all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, you're zooming into a priority that maybe yesterday you didn't care about. I don't care about candles. I don't care about candles. I don't care about batteries. What? Right? Like all of a sudden, it's like snap to attention. Something is happening that's going to make you snap to attention. Okay, Four of Wands, Chariot, Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Swords, man, there you are. Death, big transformation happening here. Five of Cups, Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I like it, especially since the first card here has been the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles can be a financial situation where we're not sure what's going to be happening. So, you know, job loss, things like that, money loss. It really is a lack mentality, though. It's not, I'm not really talking about a particular incident right now. What I'm saying is this is how I approach the world. I approach the world through a lack lens. If I'm doing that, then when things show up in the world, that's how I look at it, right? I look at it through my lack lens. Come on, Charlie, you gonna come up? But if I'm changing the way I'm looking at things, the things I'm looking at change. Okay? So somebody could be looking at a particular situation as an opportunity, and others of you are looking at it as like, oh, that's scary, right? Depends on your lens, depends on how you're looking at the world. So right now what's going on here, Four of Wands and the Chariot moving forward into happiness. The Seven of Cups in the future, though, I think there's a little bit of like, wait a second, I was doing some good things. I was moving forward into happiness. And now I'm not sure that that's what's going to be happy for me anymore, right? This was a priority at one time. You know, what party am I going to go to on Saturday night was a priority for me in college and in high school and stuff. Not really a priority anymore. I'm not really out there looking for parties to go to on a Saturday night. Instead, I'm like, ooh, you know, what kind of cool soup can I make this weekend, right? It's fall in New England. That's what we do here. So it's just like a priority shift, a change in priorities. And while you were going towards something, when this sudden event happens, it throws all of those priorities up in the air. It throws everything up in the air, and now you're going to be able to make a new determination. Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. What is my priority? What do I want to put my mind to? I feel like some of you, you know, you may think I'm saying something negative is happening, but I'm really not feeling that. I'm feeling that we're moving away from something that has been negative. There's something happening in the world or in your life. Can you see the silver lining to it? I mean, obviously I'm a Sag, so it's all about optimism and glass half full and all that. But that's a little bit of a positive way to move through what's going on here. It is going to be a total transformation. Okay? The Death card showing up here. There is some loss going on. There is some kind of conversation going on. But at the end of the day, there's a feeling of stability. Okay? There's a feeling of stability and like, I got this. All right? I got this. It's possible that you might come in contact with someone like that. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Whereas in the past, you might have been dealing with people who are more emotional, right? Air signs, you guys are like, ugh, I don't really want that. I see Scorpio and Cancer here. Like, I thought this was going to be a good kind of relationship, but some things have happened, like lots of fighting or emotional stuff, and I'm just like not sure that it's good anymore. Don't really know that I want to be mucking around in that. So there's some new ideas that are coming along for you. The Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. Like, yeah, this isn't working anymore. So I'm going to make a message to this person or to this situation that is my mindset around, I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that this isn't going to work out. But it's like your peace of mind is at risk. Peace of mind is at risk. And so how can I balance myself? This could be in a job scenario where you really wanted that promotion, but then when you get there, you're like, oh, wow, I didn't realize I was going to have to interface with this person all the time. I didn't realize that this was going to be so much of the day-to-day. Yeesh, I want to go back to where I was. Now, you're not going backwards, but you're not going to go backwards. What you're going to do instead is you're going to navigate this through a more balanced lens. So something here is waking you up that's showing you that the way you've been dealing with people or experiences in the world is no longer possible. Okay? No longer possible. When we're little kids, we deal with things by, by throwing tantrums in aisle 3 at the Hannaford. We're, throwing ourselves down and having a screaming fit. When you're 45, if you're doing that, eek. Right? People are like, whoa, just move away from that. So we're not going to do that anymore. I like the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I don't think that's what you're doing. I think it might be in your, in your life that there are other people doing that, or there are things going on in the world that are chaos and out of control and everything. What's happening here is like, I'm going to say what I want in my life and what I don't want in my life. I'm going to reorient myself to get more grounded, to get to the place of of abundance and get to the place of manifesting through joy and happiness and interest level and all of these things, I'm not just going to knuckle under to what's going on in the world. Okay? It's like, that's out there, but I have control over me. I have control over how I see things and how I navigate forward, right? You can see things through the lens of truth, right? We got justice here. You can see things through the lens of truth, but how do you react to that? And how do you take that to the next level for yourself? I feel like there's a message here that some things are no longer going to work for you. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. It's a new experience for you to see. It could even be somebody from your past or somebody in your life that you've always, been able to be around, but you've done a lot of work on yourself, or you've moved forward in your life and now it doesn't work. It's like going back to your high school reunion and there's this group of friends you were always hanging out with, and like now they're just in different places in their life. Some of them may be super all about babies and you're like, yeah, I don't have any kids, right? It's just like the relationship has moved into a place where we can't do the same old, same old. So that could be happening in a love relationship too, where at one point we were really into, our puppies and we're really into babies and everything like that. The kids go away to college and like, now what? All right. So the link is below. If you want to continue on with me, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this. If you are dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or an Earth sign, I'm going to dive more into that. So Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I'm going to look at that. I do see this is primarily the energy of Libra and Aquarius. I don't see Gemini here necessarily, but interestingly enough, this 4 of Wands, the 2, the symbol of Gemini is the 2. So Gemini is present here too. You guys are present here too. The first thing I'll do is cards for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then I will look at the water signs and the earth signs here. Okay, link is below if you want to continue on. If this is your story, I'll see you over there.